Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. No importa la hora que sea, siempre es un gran momento para aprender español con Profesor Pablo. Thanks for tuning in. Our lesson today, this is a type of communicative Spanish that I really like when we're able to include the present subjunctive, verb number 8. Here we have verb number 3, the present tense. We're going to learn that this is a 4-step process. We're going to be able to say that you're doing something before you do something else, okay? You're going to say that you want to do something before something else, right? So here we go. Quiero is I want. Necesito, I need. Voy a, I am going to. Tengo que, I have to. Prefiero, I prefer to. Debo is I should or I must. We don't say I must too often. I should. Debería de is also I should. That's step 1. Step 2 would be any infinitive, ending in AR, ER, or IR. That's verb number 0. And then here is our adverbial conjunction, antes de que. It is always followed by the subjunctive. In this case, since we're starting with present here, we're going to come back with present subjunctive over here in our final cluster. If we didn't have the K and we just had the de, you know that prepositions are always followed by an infinitive. So you could say like, I want to study before taking the test. Quiero estudiar antes de tomar el examen. Yes, you can do that. But our lesson today is how to do it with a conjugated present subjunctive verb after it. Okay? So, let's look at our verbs. Ir is to go, llover to rain. Empezar a llover is to start raining or to start to rain. Irse is to leave or take off. Venir to come. Tomar to take or to drink. Comprar is to buy. Terminar is to finish. Cerrar to close. Ponerse el sol for the sun to set. Llegar is to arrive. Pagar is to pay. Nacer el bebé, for the baby to be born. Now, remember the present subjunctive is formed by taking the yo-o form of the present tense. So in the yo-o form of the present tense, let's see if something happens. This is going to be irregular. It's going to be some kind of form of vaya. This is going to have a llueva. This is going to be like an MPSA with a CE, right? This is going to be vaya again. This is a go verb, venga. Tomar is regular, so that's tome. Comprar is regular, compre. Terminar is regular, termine. Cerrar is an IE stem change, cierre. Ponerse, that's a go verb, ponga. Llegar is a car, gar, zar verb, it's a GUE, llegue. Pagar is a GUE, pague. And nacer is a ZC verb, nazca. So you see that all these go verbs, the ZC verbs, the car, gar, zars, the stem changers, they happen all the time. There aren't that many of them, but they happen all the time because the verbs are very high frequency verbs. They're very communicative. Okay, so let's practice. Remember, we have 4 steps. This is verb number 3, this is verb number 0, and this is verb number 8. So this would be a 3, 0, 8 if you were to do a license plate. I want to eat before we take off. Quiero comer antes de que nos vayamos. I want to study before I take the test. Quiero estudiar antes de que tome el examen. I want to get there before they finish. Quiero llegar allí antes de que terminen. Let's try some with necesito, right? I need to study before I take the test. Necesito estudiar antes de que tome el examen. I want to get there before the sun sets. Quiero llegar allí antes de que el sol se ponga, right? I need to be home before they arrive. I need to be home before dad arrives. Necesito estar en la casa antes de que papá llegue, right? I need to be in the hospital before the baby is born. Necesito estar en el hospital antes de que el bebé nazca. Voy a, let's do this. I'm going to be there before they close. Voy a estar or llegar. Voy a llegar allí antes de que cierren. Right? I'm going to study online before I buy the camera. Voy a estudiar mucho en la computadora antes de que compre la cámara. Tengo que, I have to be there before mom gets there. It's a party, surprise party. Tengo que estar allí antes de que mamá llegue. I want to read it before I pay for it. Quiero leerlo antes de que lo pague. In other words, I want to read the contract before I pay for it. Quiero leer el contrato antes de que lo pague, or before I buy it, antes de que lo compre. I prefer to be in the house before it starts raining. Yo prefiero estar en la casa antes de que empiece a llover. I want to be there before it starts raining. Quiero estar allí antes de que empiece a llover. I want to arrive before the sun sets. Quiero llegar antes de que el sol se ponga. Debo. I should talk with them before they take off. Debo hablar con ellos antes de que se vayan. I need to see her. I need to talk to her before she takes off. Necesito hablar con ella antes de que se vaya. I should be there before the baby is born. Debo estar allí antes de que el bebé nazca, right? Or debería de estar allí antes de que el bebé nazca. I want to clean up the house before they arrive. Quiero limpiar la casa antes de que lleguen. I want to get to the stadium before the game ends. Quiero llegar al estadio antes de que el partido termine. I want to talk to them before they come. I want to talk to them before they come. Quiero hablar con ellos antes de que vengan. I need to drive it first before I buy it. Necesito manejarlo or conducirlo primero antes de que lo compre. Right? I want to know what it is before I drink it. Quiero saber qué es antes de que lo tome. I want to see you before you take off. Quiero verte antes de que te vayas. I'm going to be in the house before it starts raining. Voy a estar en la casa antes de que empiece a llover. We should go before it starts raining. Debemos would be we should. Put it in the I should. Debo or debería de irme, take off. I should leave before it starts raining. Debo irme or debería de irme antes de que empiece a llover. So that's how it works. Very simple. Take one of these lead-ins, come up with an infinitive, antes de que and present subjunctive. Let's just take these and put these with the antes de que. Before we go to the game. Antes de que vayamos al partido. Before it rains. Antes de que llueva. Before it starts raining. Antes de que empiece a llover. Before they take off. Antes de que se vayan. Before they come. Antes de que vengan. Before you drink it, antes de que lo tomes. Before you buy it, antes de que lo compres. Before the game ends, antes de que terminen el partido. Cerrar, before they close the store. antes de que cierren la tienda. Ponerse el sol, before the sun sets, antes de que el sol se ponga. Before they arrive, antes de que lleguen. Before you pay, antes de que pagues. Before the baby's born, antes de que el bebé nazca. So again, very quickly, the subjunctive. Before we go, antes de que vayamos al partido. Before it rains, antes de que llueva. Before it starts raining, antes de que empiece a llover. Before we take off, antes de que nos vayamos. Before they come, antes de que vengan. Before we drink it, antes de que lo tomemos. Before you buy it, antes de que lo compres. Before they finish, antes de que terminen. These are all opposite vowel. Before they close the store, antes de que cierren la tienda. Before the sun sets, antes de que se ponga el sol. Before they arrive, antes de que lleguen. Before they pay, antes de que paguen. And finally, before the baby's born, antes de que nazca el bebé. 4-step process, verb number 3, verb number 0, verb number 8. It's a 308. If we did a license plate, well, license plate again is a list of the codes that we have, right? The codes that we have to identify what type of verb construction we have. This would be a 308 for our license plate. Okay? So now you know how to say that you're going to do something or you're doing something before you do something else, right? Or something's going to happen before you do something else, okay? For example, you can put this to ba'a. You could say it is going to rain before we get there. You could say va a llover antes de que lleguemos, so the G-U-E-M-O-S. The key is here, you can say what you're doing or what you're going to do, right? What you need to do, what you want to do, what you have to do, what you prefer to do, what you should do before you do something else or before something else happens. It's really a powerful sentence. Try creating some. Again, pick out the ones that you like. We have 7 different examples. Pick out the top 3 that you like and start making sentences up. Okay? Gracias. Es todo por ahora. Hasta la próxima lección. Cuídense mucho. Bye bye.